Hello everybody, hope you're doing well today. Standing behind me, actually no, it's not standing behind me, is it? It's actually down there. Down there. Down there is a very narrow, very dangerous cabling tunnel, or service tunnel. Actually, it's a service tunnel. Now, this is the first time I've been in this one, but I just want to put out a special mention, whether they watch it or not. They're a lot older than me now. I just want to say a special thank you to the person who shown me all around this complex when I was a teenager, and I'm dedicating this one to you. You know who you are, I'm not going to name names, and yeah, dedicating this one to you. Thank you so much. Hopefully you're proud of me. This teenage boy has now become a man, and that he's doing the service tunnel that he kindly helped me find when I was first starting off, when I was at the ripe old age of about 17. So this one's for you, take care. And for everybody else out there, by the way, thank you so much for watching. Let's go do this, let's have some fun, dangerous fun. I'm not going to give away location because, as you know, if I don't give away location, it's either because it needs to be preserved for heritage reasons, or it's just because, really, even if you do this one, do not do it on your own. It is stupid. And hi, I'm stupid. So let's have a quick look before we go down. Yeah, there we go. The tunnel. Do-do-do. See you on the other side. Bye. Hello everybody, so we are in the amazing service tunnel. Managed to get down. I'll show you that probably when I get back, but we're at the beginning of it and we're going to sort of go through, and it's quite a big tunnel, so let's try and do this in real time if possible, and we'll have some fun. As fun as you can, I suppose, isn't it? Is that fun? Who knows? Let's go have a look. So, this tunnel is amazing. It's an extensive tunnel, which is a service tunnel, and yeah, it goes in sections. So this section, oh, can I get you? This section's sort of one of the sections where it's sort of got a concrete overlay on it, because we're now underneath a huge amount of chalk. We're literally inside this chalk cliff. Can you believe it? And the dripping water that you can hear is because we've had an extensive amount of rainfall recently, and it's just starting to sort of at some point give way. But you know, that's the fun of it. Might have to get wet. As you can see, we've already gone in quite an extensive way. But this water, oh, it's just dripping on my head now. Not ideal. In fact, actually what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stop for a second. I'm just going to place these torches down, because I've sort of not really done a good job of controlling them. So let's try and latch on. There we go. having to latch on the other torch. If I can. This is prime viewing right now. We're there. Almost. There we go. Ta-da! We're done. Sorry, that was awkward viewing. Just trying to latch my secondary torch onto my body because it is actually very, very dark in here. Do you like my fringe, by the way? It's not intentional. So we're now having to crawl through this industrial sort of pipe or service tunnel, fed cabling through it. Obviously, as you can see, it's very, very rusted. Definitely seen better days. And this bit, I can assure you, is very, very narrow. In fact, I'm having to sort of duck down because of, you know, I can sort of get my head above just about, but it's quite cramped. But as you can see, rust is very dangerous down here. Oh dear. Wow, that's a lot of deep water. Good job I'm wearing my Wellingtons. So this is a U-bend, isn't it? Let's keep going. So the water's starting to sort of thin out now, but that's quite deep. So you can see how rusted it is. In fact, actually, this part of the tunnel is actually in relatively good condition, but the tunnel, or the actual pipe itself, has seen way better days. It's about half a foot deep of water. So hang on, I'll show you. Yeah, so my feet. Can you see that? So this obviously leads on to the other factory side of the buildings where I am, without giving too much away. So I've pretty much done it, but I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to head back and show you, because when I head back I'm going to talk more about what this was actually used for. I just want to sort of get to the other end first. So let's have a look. Let's carry on. So this is a junction point for another secondary tunnel. Pipe. God, I keep saying tunnel. There's a tyre. And again, that's about a foot's worth of water. Oh, God, good job again, I was wearing my Wellingtons. See, look. Bit of styrofoam, looks like concrete, bit of styrofoam. What is it? No, definitely styrofoam. Cannot believe how flooded it is. So, look at that. Now if I shuffle and get to the other side, that's probably best. Right, I'm going to see if I can get to the other side, but it's very flooded. I mean, that's too deep for my Wellingtons. Right. Bear with me and I'll see if I can get to the other side. Bear with me and I'll get to the other side. That was fun. I'm still in the building where it's part of a tunnel and they're literally workers just outside. I could hear them. That's why I had to quickly come in. Probably picked the wrong day for it, to be fair, but look. I managed to sneak through. That's, trust me, probably should have come here on a warmer day, but that's what makes it more fun. So I had to sort of shimmy across there, and then that bit near the steps gets a little bit easier, but yeah, you can see. Now we've got to make our way back. Right, let's do that. let's go. Let's just sort of just adjust myself, as you do. I'm going to head back now, so let's do it. Right, so this is our first little alcove again. As you can see, we're not too far away from one of the exits for the service tunnel. As you can see, this is the last one where it crosses over. There would have been two separate service tunnels coming through here. Quite extensive. This one, in fact, you can see all that cabling. That's pretty much what these would have been made up of inside. See, this one's had to be seeming cut for whatever purpose. So let's carry on. So look at these. Stalactites, aren't they? I think, not stalagmites. I might be wrong. I think they're stalactites. You can see how beautiful are they. White, really bright white. Look. How amazing. There's a spider that's made itself home in them. Let's carry on going. Yeah, look, you can see the pipes in. Tunnel pipe, God's sake, this thing for days. So what you may or may not know is that we're walking currently under a huge amount of chalk. And not only that, what's really interesting about this place is it's actually dissecting a major air raid shelter. Or not really air raid shelter, it would have been what they call a former reused tram tunnels. Huge section where I am. Obviously I don't really want to give away the location because it's actually quite dangerous. In fact, when we get to the end I'll show you how dangerous it is to even get in. And as you can tell, I'm doing this on my own, so I apologise for the hair and everything. So yeah, we'd be dissecting, going under part of the tram tunnel network, which is here. Not only that, we're going under a huge amount of chalk, huge chalk cliffs. So imagine like the White Cliffs of Dover. Imagine we're literally sort of on the floor of those, and we are going through. We're not in Dover, by the way. But just imagine it really, that's the sort of perspective. But the other interesting thing is that the reason why it's broken into sections, and we've got these, as you can see, corrugated parts, and then you've got some concrete parts, is because of extra reinforcement. Because, interestingly enough, now this is a really interesting thing, this goes right underneath a train line, or a old working train line, which is still currently electrified, and it still attaches to the main line. So not too long ago there would have been a mainline train, or not mainline train, a working quarry train going overhead. So you can imagine the noise, that rumbling sound. Anyway, let's get to the next dog leg, the final one. there's a bolt there. But you can see all this corrugated metal. It's obviously seen better days, but then so's the service. So's the service pipe. I mean, that is, there's holes and cracks and everything in it. There we go. You can see how the pipe bends quite a lot as well, and yeah. So hard to imagine that you're going under a train line then ending up into another sort of part of the industrial estate, but literally really far away. I mean, this is a very extensive tunnel, like I said, and the fact that there is mountains of chalk above us, I mean, you can see the rust. At some point, any one of these just needs to go, and then you'll have a major cave in. But luckily, we're not going to worry about that today. So the sound you can hear are my wellies squelching. This is the standing part. I feel like I can stand up in this bit. You also hear the water dripping. You hear that? And to show you how quiet it is, or dark down here, should we do what I normally do? Come on, if you're a regular subscriber, you know what I do by now. Let's do it. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Crazy. All you can hear is the dripping from the water. See? This. Like I said, we've had heavy rainfall recently. So, you know, some people probably are like, well, why the hell are you doing this, Dan, when you know there's heavy rainfall and you're deep underneath an unstable sort of tunnel network? And I just sort of say to people, well, you know, I've been doing this for a long time and I trust myself, which is why sometimes I'm reluctant to give away locations too easily to other people, because you never know, it might seem fun, but actually, to be fair, this is part of documentation. And I know what some of you are thinking, well, what the hell has a service tunnel got to do with documentation? Well, it's a very, very old service tunnel with lots of phasing for it. We're right at the end now, so in fact the trickiest part is actually getting out, which is always easy to get in, difficult to get out. There you go. And then, as you can see, it carries on through. It's very windy now because we're in the open air bit, so let's go up and then I'll say goodbye to you. There you go. Sorry not for doing any montage stuff, but as you can understand, it's a very dangerous sort of place. It's not really worth me spending any unnecessary time that I need to down here. That's pretty much it, so let's get out. Crazy, isn't it? So cool. So, hang on, just a recap. Service tunnel, holding electrical and pipes. You saw some of the wires in there. You also understood that it was under a huge amount of chalk. You also understood that it was going underneath a railway line, which is still active for trains, not mainline trains, not like your passenger trains, but working trains. And then you also saw it coming out of the other network, and you also saw how flooded it is. Well, can be, anyway. I can imagine actually, just because of the amount of rain that obviously with the seeping through, I can understand why it is, but thank God I wore my wellies. Right, You happy with that? Cool, I am. Right, have a look one more time. Okay, so that's the exit of it. I'm not gonna. There's no real need. Just have a look out there. There you go. Right, let's go up. Right, thank you as always for watching. Oh, blimey, that's really just got dark all of a sudden. Thank you as always. There we go. Thank you as always for watching. It really means a lot. Feel free to share, subscribe, whatever. You know the drill. Like it, but be kind, everybody. You know, I do bruise like a peach, and I've got lots of freckles. So you know, be kind. And I apologise for not looking my sexy self today. As you know, that was quite an extensive tunnelling network, which was quite fun for me, but dangerous for others, maybe. So, thank you as always for watching. Any more words of Phoenix history, because history matters. Hopefully I gave you as much historical information as possible. This does back off onto a potential, there's a lot of electrical substations, everything else around here to power a lot of places. So hopefully that's what I was told when I was a young boy. I was told that this was the place where the electrical cables and that lot went through, and it was very important, and it was a lot older than we think. So hopefully that all helped. Hopefully you liked the video, and in one piece. That's the most important thing, isn't it, really? Otherwise this would be a very different video. Yeah, so any more words of Phoenix history? Thank you as always for watching. Love to all of you. Sorry for no montage or anything else. You can understand more on this one. Take care and bye. Oh no, I will see you very soon. I'm going to do something really weird. Look, it's following me. It's following me, but I'm going to go kapow.